A lot of fans have been writing in saying, Adrian, what's a Croque Monsieur? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's the French name for a fancy cheese and ham sandwich. It's a great little sandwich, but they use that name so they can charge a fortune for it in those French restaurants. But I'm going to show you how to do it so you can make these sandwiches at home. What you start with is some Swiss cheese. And here I'll put 1 egg yolk and grated the cheese, and I'll put some mustard. About a tablespoon of mustard is perfect. Just pop that in there like that. And all you need to do is a little bit of cayenne pepper. I like my sandwich nice and hot, so a good sprinkle of that. And some Worcestershire sauce. There we go, about a teaspoon of that. I've got some thyme here, so what I'm going to do is pick just a tiny bit of thyme and mix that through, and then I'll give it a fresh herby sort of flavour. A twist of pepper, and we've got the perfect base for a Croque Monsieur. Now, what I'm going to do is serve that around, and I'm going to add the ham. I've shredded this ham nice and fine, so it'll mix through nice and evenly. Oh, look at that, fantastic. Now, what I did before, I'll just have a taste, spot on. What I did before is I got some bread and sliced it. I've got some sourdough here, organic sourdough. It's going to be beautiful. That is spicy, just the way I like it. And what I do is I take my filling here and I smear it on the top like this. Look at that. Plenty in there. That should melt down nicely. That's delicious. And what I'll do is I'll put a few slices on. You can tell this is Swiss cheese because it's got the holes in it. Those crafty Swiss, they reckon if they put more holes in it, the cheese becomes bigger. But it's a beautiful, soft, creamy cheese. I'll fold the piece over like that, pop that on there. There we go. Fold that over like that. And then I've got my fry pan over here, nice and hot. Just a tiny bit of butter in there. There we go. Oh, and that sizzles around. What we're going to do is pop my sandwich into the middle here, and we're going to toast it in the pan with plenty of butter so it becomes nice and golden. This will take a couple of minutes, then I'll turn it over and it'll be nice and toasted, and then we'll clean all this up and serve it. Be beautiful. Have a look at this. Nice and golden, toasted on both sides. I'll pop that there. Look at this, just a little bit more butter on top, just to melt in there. You might worry about the cholesterol, but this will harden up your heart, no worries at all. All I need to do is just pop my little garnish in the top there. There's 1, there's 2. Cut that on an angle like that. Oh, my goodness. I reckon I could teach the French how to make a fancy sandwich, no worries at all.